Second place is Tyler Crime from St. Francis. The 189-pound state champion from Waukene, Lance Fabricius.
From the sounds of that, I believe there are a few Trigo County tags in the parking lot. And now we go to what you would call the big daddy of them all, I guess. He's the heavyweight division, 275 pounds. Used to be unlimited. They did finally put a limit on it a few years back. And you spoke of a family sport. That it is, as Jeremy Gentry, coached by his father from Hutchinson Trinity, takes on Travis Jenkins of Stockton.
Yeah, the Hutchinson Trinity is in a co-op agreement with Hutch High School, so their head coach is actually Mike Garcia. Of course, Jerry Gentry, his father, wrestled for Hutch High School back in '77, took fourth in state. And he's here helping his son tonight.
And Gentry in on a quick little trip. Jenkins able to throw him on over. It comes right back with a headlock. This Gentry boy is here to win this match.
Jenkins comes in 26-2. He took third last year at 215. He's got a tremendous lateral drop, and he showed two yesterday what happens when you push into a guy that uses a lateral drop. His dad, Don, was Stockton's first state medalist back in 1971.
I did introduce you as the person that knows Kansas wrestling history more than anyone else.
Good thing these coaches are willing to share with me, or I wouldn't know anything.
And that is where we just saw the 4-point predicament
because of the blood.
Exposure point. He had already met his criteria for 3 points, and we had some blood. So they give him the 4 because he's having to let the other kid off his back. Do that, of course, for the safety of both wrestlers. They've now gotten really cautious about the blood.
Jenkins has lost to Danny Strait from Belleville, who won the state championship here last year and got injured last night in the semifinals against Gentry. He blew a knee out. And he's lost to Coker from
defending state champion Danny Strait of Belleville. You may have considered that a gift coming in, but he's proven that he didn't need the gift. He's here to wrestle.
Gentry may be setting himself up for a little bit of a problem here. He's trying to back up a little bit too much, maybe.
Notice he's not pushing. He's backing.
Yes.
You don't push on those lateral droppers, as you said.
Pushing against Jenkins gets you in trouble.
54 seconds in the second period.
Gentry just got warned for stalling there. Having refereed with some of these guys before, you kind of know what they're thinking about out there. And,
even having wrestled underneath some of them, you know such things. 30 seconds now left.
Gentry tries that again.
In the second period, 11-2. Gentry on top. The Hutch Trinity wrestler in the red and white. 275 pounds, our final match of the evening here. And it has been a doozy so far. Gentry trying that trip on the edge of the mat, but trying to do so without pushing too much.
He's wrestling a smart match.
He
knows what he has to avoid, and he's doing a very good job of it. He probably got some pretty good advice from Dad on that.
He is a senior, so he has run up against some other big kids in the past, and he understands leverage.
Well, he's been here at the state tournament one other time, and he came as a sophomore, did not place. He ran into a kid from Norton by the name of Boyle, and that name will strike fear in the heart of many a man.
Does ring a bell. I think maybe getting sick here.
He may have an asthma problem. We've had several kids in this tournament with asthma problems.
That is a possibility. We are at the end of the second period. Hutch Trinity, Jeremy Gentry leading 11-2. However, Jenkins coming on strong since a quick start by Gentry.
Well, and as we go into the third period, everybody's getting a little tireder, and it depends on which one's tiring out faster. We may have some different activity here. We're going to start on our feet for the third period, too.
2 minutes remaining in the 275-pound state championship match. With boys this big, the last 2 minutes can be a long 2 minutes.
There goes another stalling penalty on Gentry, so that's a point for Jenkins. Makes it 11-3. Gentry's going to have to start coming forward a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to push, but you sure have to be aggressive.
That's what Jenkins is looking for. He wants him to come forward so he can kind of like the old rattlesnake inviting you into his home.
Gentry now going on that trip again, and he pulled it off
Got him
again.
down on his back one more time.
This late in the match is going to be awfully hard.
Hold him there this time.
This late in the match it is going to be awfully hard to fight off from there.
You know, that's taxing the energy on Jenkins.
Yep.
To fight off there. And, of course, Gentry wants to keep him over there just as long as he possibly can.
Yeah, they're not going to call you for stalling when you got the other kid on his back.
16-3. We got a 12-point spread now. So another move like that ends it one way or the other.
So it's 16-4 now with that escape by Jenkins. 51 seconds remaining in your 275-pound state championship match. Gentry, if Hutchinson Trinity leads it, we exit the mat and we go back center.
He's remembering everything he's been told about. Don't go forward. Don't push into this guy. Dad's showing a little tension over there on the edge of the mat, too. He knows that there goes another stalling penalty.
Yep.
That's
he
another.
needs to quit backing up. If anything, just circle. As long as you're not strictly backing up, a lot of times the referees will lay off a little bit on that.
That next stalling penalty is going to be a two-pointer, and the one after that will be a disqualification. But we've only got 24 seconds left, so it's not likely he'll get two more.
Down to 15 seconds. 16-5. Gentry is leading Jenkins. 10 seconds.
And Gentry tries for his throw anyway, or Jenkins tries for his throw anyway, and Gentry gets a takedown off of it. Turns him loose to win it 18-6.
Something I can definitely appreciate, at least him making an effort. You got to go. You got to try something.
That was his only choice.
So Jenkins falls to Gentry of Hutchinson Trinity by a score of 21-6, which turns out to be a technical fall.
Yep.
Fred, technical fall for Gentry of Hutchinson Trinity. At 275 pounds,
Board's only showing 18-6. I don't think he gave the near fall there at the end. I don't think he had that.
18-6, the final decision then. At 275 pounds, at any rate, Gentry of Hutchinson Trinity is your state champion here at the 321A State Wrestling Championships in 1999. We've got a couple of weights to award the medals in here at the end. Then we'll go to the team championship trophies. Fred?
Okay, where he should be doing the 215-pound medals. Sixth place was Seneca Childers from Leon Bluestem. Fifth place, Sam Shippers from Hoxie. Fourth place, Brett James from Royal Valley and Hoyt, back near Topeka. Third place, J.D. Schomburg from Fredonia. Second place, Justin Montgomery from Smith Center. And our champion from Oakley, Jack Dennis. Undefeated.
We'll probably take just a minute to get the heavyweight individuals over to the stand.
Well, our champion is still out by the mat. He's not going in that direction yet, so. They've asked for the 275-pounders to report. We're going to be getting ready to give those medals here in just a minute.
We are waiting on the final compilations on the team scores.
It looks to me like maybe Big Brother was here too.
That's quite the possibility. And hush falls upon the stadium as they now await while we are waiting, let's go ahead and take a quick promotional announcement break. We'll be back with your heavyweight awards and also your team awards here on Smoky Hills Public Television.